Back in our Studio 10 kitchen with Lucy Greer, finishing up our pumpkin bread pudding. So good. Smells great in here.
Yes, good. We haven't even baked it yet. We have the oven on at 325 degrees, and this is going to take 1 hour to bake. And what we have already done is we started out with 10 slices of white sandwich bread, and we took 4 big cinnamon rolls, and we put that in this baking dish, just kind of torn up into pieces, and then we mixed up our wet ingredients, which was 4 eggs, 3 cups of milk, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of salt, and we also, of course, added in our pumpkin. That was 1 can of pumpkin puree.
I think I would like this as a alternative Thanksgiving dessert.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, with Thanksgiving coming up, I always make a pumpkin cheesecake that I've made on the show before. Maybe I'll do that again this year because that's one of my family's favorites. So pumpkin is definitely not just an October thing, but all season long. Great idea. Great idea.
Can you have pumpkin bread pudding for dessert? I mean, for breakfast? Does that qualify?
I think so.
I think so.
I mean, everybody drinks pumpkin lattes, so I think this just could be a really good breakfast too.
I think so too.
So we just added all that in, and then we poured it over our bread and just kind of, you know, mix it all together. And then we added what I just spread over the top was 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that was softened, and I added a 1/4 cup of sugar to that, and then just kind of dolloped it across the top, and then just spread it out. So that is going to be a really yummy layer when that bakes. So this is ready to go in the oven. Like I said, 325 degrees for 1 hour. It's going to, of course, thicken up and be ready to go. And then, of course, every bread pudding needs a little sauce. So this one is really simple. I just take 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, which is already very sweet and thick and delicious. And I'm going to just add a little bit to it. You can certainly heat this up on your stove top in a little saucepan, or if you don't want to do that, it's equally as good, just mixing it up in a bowl and pouring it over the hot bread pudding.
Okay.
So I'm just going to add a teaspoon of vanilla to that, a couple of teaspoons of lemon juice.
Lemon juice?
Yeah, it's going to cut a little bit of that sweetness and kind of brighten it up a little bit. And then a couple tablespoons of just regular old milk, and we'll just whisk this together, and it will be ready to go. When that bread pudding comes out of the oven, you just put some in a bowl and pour some of this on top, and you will be set. This is a great one to take to a football party too, you know, because it just travels so easy, and you can just dish it up. And if you were traveling somewhere and you didn't want to take the sauce separately, just pour the sauce over the top before you go, and it'll already be on there.
Triple threat bread pudding. Joe's breakfast, football party, Thanksgiving alternative dessert.
Yes.
There you go. Many more uses as well. I'm sure the recipe is online, the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. Go check it out. Lucy, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Looks delicious.